I'll be probably doing the arcade mode first. Then I'm gonna probably be jumping to CS mode. I think that's the plan. So I guess without any further. Oh wow, that's good. Wow, shit. Jeez, that tweet's exploding. I wasn't expecting that. Wow. Hooray! The tweet's exploding! Thank you! Thank you, White. I did it up really quickly earlier today, because I'm like, I want to try and make... I need to do something. I need to do something as far as the stream goes, because, you know, I don't want things to get, like, stagnant. Holy crap. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting so many retweets. Alright, so yeah, we might as well get started. So, welcome to Code Channel, I'm Code, and we're going to be playing Darius Burst, Chronicle Saviors. So before we get started, I want to thank GF for grabbing the game for me. I did do some commissions. I did do some commission work, so, you know. But you did pick it up, so much appreciated. So, yeah, also, first of all, you will hear me pronounce this game numerous ways during the stream. I sometimes say Darius, I sometimes say Darius, I sometimes say, something else. Space Fish. You'll hear me yell Space Fish a lot. I noticed that, GF. I noticed that when you retweeted that. Also, thank you for retweeting the commission. I really appreciate that, because it's any exposure I can get is really helpful. It's really, really helpful. Also, yeah, like, so many, like, yeah, favorites. It was really nice to see. But, yeah, so, when it comes to Darius, I have a little bit of a history with the series. This was one of the first space shooters or shoot-'em-ups that I owned way back as a kid. I owned Darius Twin, which isn't a great shoot-'em-up. It's not particularly good at all, actually, but it was one of the first ones, and I do feel like I owe the series something because it kind of it felt very imaginative at the time because it was like Space Fish. So, you know, that's what it kind of came down to. Uh-oh. Our controller did desync. How'd that happen? Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay, there we go. We were stuck on the quit. So I think what we're going to start with... actually, I should finish off saying what I was saying. But, yeah, so I ended up... It was one of the first shoot-'em-ups I owned. It wasn't the first shoot-'em-up I played, but it was one of the first ones I owned. I do actually own a hard copy of Darius, which, if you ask me, that was like the first Darius game that was really, really solid. Like, it was extremely good. That game does not get enough credit in shoot-'em-up circles. It's not the best score-chasing shoot-'em-up, but it's kind of a spectacle. It's really interesting because the bosses are superb in that game. They're extremely well done. There's also Darius Gaiden, which is extremely good too. The original arcade games are also very good, but they're also... It's a very old series. This is like from the 80s. Also, for people that aren't familiar with this series, Darius is kind of... Its claim to fame is that in Japanese arcades, it was played across like 2 screens, so it was like a super widescreen game. You'll see it when I go into arcade mode, because we'll get some really, really sizable black bars on the top and bottom to emulate the fact that it's typically played across 2 screens. If I had 2 monitors, I'd totally be playing across 2 monitors right now, but unfortunately I don't. So, yeah, so we're gonna jump in. We're gonna do... If only it was. I actually have a little Darius like model ship, I guess, like a gachapon type ship. Where is it? Oh, it's over on my shelf. I suppose if I was streaming with my cam up, I would be able to show it. Okay, let's go Infinity Ships entry. We'll just go easy, but that's alright. Just to kind of get our feet in the game. None of my buttons have continued, so I will try again, but yeah. I will say you're very hefty in this game, though. I really noticed that. I wonder if the other ships move at different speeds. Because that would be That would be something I'd be interested in. But we'll just do a credit feed run, just for the fun of it. It's important to kind of get a feel for a game, so. It took a long time for me to get used to doing credit feeds, but now that I'm used to them, I don't mind them so much. It's like anything, you have to learn the layouts of things and how to practice them and stuff. And shoot 'em ups are very, very, very heavily play into that, so. Yeah, I should actually make sure all my buttons are configured. Shot, turn, burst, F burst, on. Yeah, everything's set up. There we go. Because right now, I think like the main thing is I want to see all the bosses. These bosses are awesome. There we go. Gotta make sure you use my beam. Don't just store it forever. Alright, Iron Fossil time! God, I love Iron Fossil. So good. I might try and, like, figure out how to challenge beams. I like the fact that they give you, like, a 3, like, alarm warning when a ship is going to do its super beam. So it gives you a chance to, like, figure out the timing, which is a little bit better than what Darius, the Darius does, which is just sort of, you see it charge it up very, very briefly, and then it shoots it. Alright, let's see if we can do this. No, fuck. We started both too late. It's hard to say how it works in this game, because it definitely feels different than what, what it does in, Darius. Gotta be careful. I'm just, like, playing the missiles flying again. Also, it's interesting how the beam works, because as long as the beam is killing little enemies, it stays fully charged. You can tell how much beam you can use based on the meter under your ship, which I also think is a nice touch. I guess CS mode puts it at the bottom of the screen, but I actually like it under the ship. It adds, like, visual clarity to your ship, and it's perfect for multiplayer mode. Also, you can move the beam, but I'm not quite sure how to do it just yet. Oh shit, got too close to that. Gotta remember, this is like the perfect area for the beam. Also, it's really cool in multiplayer mode. You can also aim your beam at a friend's beam, and it will combine them, which is cool. There we go. Lots of power-ups. Oh, we're up to the wave. Hey, Scylla! I know! Pew pew pew! Alright. Cross the streams. Exactly, that's what I thought too. Let's not get hit by those. Just not be in the center. How about that? That was a little close. I still want to blow up that other pod. Oh, shit. Gotta be more careful. You're pretty hefty in this game, so gotta be very careful with that. It's probably ideal for what the game is, but just coming off of Suguri and Sora, it feels really weird. Where you're always flying around the screen at 100 miles an hour. Speaking of which, GF, yeah, in Sora, I just noticed what the Zapper is. Oh my god. The Zapper is amazing. I wasn't expecting it to be a fucking broadsword. Who would expect something called the Zapper to be a broadsword? I mean, like, really? Ah, shit. What was I thinking? I knew I should have put that at the back of the screen. This is working nicely. Very tiny lanternfish. This is satisfying. So I like the little like Galaga thing that they're doing with how ships fly in. I think that's pretty cool. Oh hey, I didn't know regular enemies could do super beams. That's news. News to me. Yeah, so I'm definitely going back to Sora at some point. We're definitely beating the final two bosses. It's gonna happen. spicy. Oop. Gotta get rid of those ships. Should be boss time anytime. Okay. Here we go. Any minute now. Violent ruler! Here's a shrimp. Probably soon. This person isn't happy yet. Ugh. Not those kind of beams. Let's have some cover here. Oh well, shit. Damn. You have to be really close to him. Shoot. Okay. I have to keep that in mind in the future. This is why we credit feed early on. Because stuff like that, you might not know at a glance. Oh, shoot. I put myself in a bad spot. This is definitely like less is more for movement, so you don't want to get yourself caught in bad situations. Oh my goodness, it's really sticking to the bottom, isn't it? Tana beams! Uh-oh. No. We did it! Take that, violent ruler. That's totally a shrimp. It might be, I don't know. Horseshoe crab has like a big tail. The Belsar mothership's attack was successfully repelled. That was not the mothership, I guarantee it. Yay! Oh no, the ship! It's okay. Game over! Don't hit your head on the when leaving the cabinet. I love that it has that warning. Hey Omega! One path. Let me see. What's our